Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. And I am your host, Conrad Kushman, and we are back with part 6 of Fire Promoter. We are building up the AEW roster, and speaking of building up, I have to give a huge shout out to my good friends Wilfred, Foul Original, and Josh from Wrestling Reverb, my fellow Brain Busta Radio compadres. We were all just in a chat talking, hanging out, having a good old time. So make sure you guys check me out on Brain Busta Radio. There are plenty of links if you are in the Everything Pro Wrestling Facebook group. Go on my Twitter. You'll find all the stuff on there. I will now have a show on Saturdays with Brain Busta Radio for podcasting. It is a good time to be a pro wrestling fan, isn't it? But enough selling, enough shilling. Let's get into Fire Promoter, shall we? Now, I don't know if I set up this last event because there's been way too much time in between everything. Let's see how the merch is doing. Okay, we got lots of stuff, so I must have set that up. Let's see how the event is. Wait a minute. I want to confirm the event here first. Okay. Alright, so we got a 4-match card here. Give us some people opportunity. So we're ready to go. Jesus De Leon, I see you in the chat. What is going on, my friend? What is happening, brother? I'm slacking a little bit. I don't think I've put this up in there yet. Let me put this in our group here first. But we're going to proceed with this event. Watching March Madness. Yeah, my brackets are screwed. Thanks a lot, Wisconsin. Messed it up. KC Classic! What is going on, everybody? Good to see you guys in here. Good to see you guys in here. Showing some support, showing some love to the Everything Pro Wrestling brand. KC Classic, I was just talking about how I've been signed to the new podcasting network, the biggest podcasting network I've ever been a part of, Brain Busta Radio. Unbelievable. Great group over there. Happy to be over there. We've got some things going, and I am just going to put this Fire Promoter live stream up. It's now up on Twitter. Let us put it in the Facebook group here. What do we got going on? KC Classic with the congratulations, popping the bottles. Was that the big announcement? The big announcement. That was one, Jesus. What more do you want from a man? Jesus. But no, that was not the only big announcement. Kenny Omega, Roderick Strong. We are going to skip this match, guys. Man, I love the fact today on Facebook I was definitely tagged in a tweet with someone getting a table, and it said, look, it's the newest Dudley Boy with someone that I used to work with. Funny stuff, man. Been getting funny comments on that all day. I definitely had to put up when The Rock was in the ring with the Dudley Boys and did the it doesn't matter. So hopefully we get some people up in here, guys. We can talk about whatever, though. So, did you do a bracket, Jesus, for March Madness? Same question for you, KC Classic. Any brackets going on here? My bracket is jacked up right now at the point where we're at. I have no idea what to do, man. Like, a lot of the teams that I had winning have lost. All of my teams that I thought were going to make it to the Final Four are still in, but, whew, saw it. I saw that you got tagged in it. Yes. Oh, that match stunk out the building. Come on, Cody and Matt. What the hell are you guys doing? That was not a good match for us here. Pentagon versus Cedric Alexander. This should be a good match. I think it's going to be about an 82. 82%. Derek Shelton. Yo, what's going on, D? Derek, just telling these boys, Celebration Podcast. Ooh, 100% proved me wrong. Definitely talking a little March Madness basketball right now in here. But also, I have been signed to a podcasting network. I am now a part of the Brainbuster Radio podcast network. We will be having shows every day of the week. So if you guys go in there, they could be short shows, could be long shows. You're going to see a bunch of different shows and variety from a bunch of wrestling fans who love pro wrestling. So, you're bracket screwed too? Bro, like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand how some of these guys are losing. Like, it's freaking ridiculous in my opinion. My Final Four team are still in it. That's good. But we're in here. If you're in the live chat, make sure you like the video. Leave some comments. Chat with us, man. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about it. I was just in the chat with my good friends Foul. We were talking about 90s music a second ago. We were talking about Limp Bizkit and Offspring and all types of stuff. Music that we all actually used to perform. Just craziness. Is this the last match? Oh, we got Mr. Perfect Shawn Michaels for the main event. Jericho Ricochet? I'm sorry. I think I want to see Mr. Perfect in action. We're going with the throwback card here. The team who faced Virginia. Why the team who faced Virginia? Do you have them winning? Yo, I had a phone call. What did you say about the deal, bro? I had a new podcast network. I'm with Brainbuster Radio. Radio. Podcast network. Happy to be a part of it. Definitely a bunch of great people in there. From Queen, Wrestling Reverb, Foul, Wilfred, Omega Luke. There are so many Wrestle Thoughts. The list goes on and on for who's all a part of it. I'm trying to think of who else was in there. There's so many different people. Where am I here within all of this? So I said Wrestle Thoughts. No particular angle. There's going to be a bunch of great podcasts on there, guys. You guys will definitely enjoy it. A great group. Really funny, and we're all just getting to know each other. So definitely really cool. Yes, sir. So make sure you guys type in Brainbuster, that's with an A, radio, and make sure you guys subscribe to that channel, whatever you listen to your podcast on. It could be Spotify, Google Podcast, I don't know if it's on Anchor, iTunes, whatever. You guys can find it on most of the major platforms, though. And we're climbing up the ranks. There's a lot of popular people in there with different audiences, so we're all coming together as one. I think it's going to be awesome. But let's get ready to watch the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels versus Mr. Perfect. But how's everybody's Friday going? Hopefully people are enjoying themselves, having some fun out in these streets. Getting ready to warm up here, hopefully soon in New York State. We could all definitely use some sunshine right now after this winter. I'm so tired of snow and everything else. Smooth watching Duke. Yeah, Derek, I got Duke winning it all, bro. I know North Carolina's my team, but when Duke has such a powerful team like this, I can't bet against Duke, man. That's just my opinion on it. All right, we got Shawn Michaels versus Mr. Perfect. Lay down your bets, gentlemen. Who do you think's winning this? It'll be interesting. If you guys haven't clicked that subscribe button, I'm at 313 subscribers right now on YouTube. Help a brother out. Click that subscribe button. Get me closer to that goal. Right now, we're just trying to get to 500, and then we're going to be on that road to 1K, though. The perfect plex, Derek says. I like it. Mr. Perfect, an all-time great. Had some really great matches with Bret the Hitman Hart. Him and Shawn wrestled, I think, at SummerSlam 93. Wasn't that great. I really wish those two got to work together again. It would have been something special, I feel. But Mr. Perfect came back right when Shawn was just getting ready to come back, and it just didn't line up again for us. All right. We got some more people popping up in the chat. KC Classic, the perfect plex getting his teeth kicked in. Ooh, KC Classic going the other way. KC Classic, Derek, I don't know if you guys got your tickets for that show next week, but that, what is it? The house show we're going to, the independent show, ESW, Empire State Wrestling. Definitely going to be a good show. Got to make sure we all show up there at the same time so we can kind of sit in the same area. But looks like it's going to be a fun one, so hopefully you guys got your tickets. Poor his son, very underrated. You like Kurt Hennig? I saw, or I'm sorry, Curtis Axel. Kurt Hennig, jeez. That's probably what people think of him, with all due respect. But Curtis Axel's not bad. I just think that he's never found his footing, really. And I don't know, he just kind of has this plain look to him. I thought he was best with Paul Heyman, in all honesty. That was when he was at his best. Shawn Michaels takes a spill to the ring. Prince Pepperoni, a.k.a. fake-ass Little Caesars out there. Uh-oh. Shawn Michaels got him in the clutch. Break back, make humble. Irish whipping him. Hopefully you guys got in your feedback for WWE 2K19's feedback project to help improve WWE 2K20, because today is the last day. You probably, I don't even know if you can do it anymore. Actually, I can check for you guys right now. Well, we are in the midst of this match here. Shawn Michaels with a bridge. 1, 2. Mr. Perfect kicks out. Ooh, I can't tell if you can we right in this though? You can still leave your comments, guys. You got probably a couple hours. I would make sure you get in there and leave your feedback if you didn't like something about WWE 2K19. We've got a figure 4 leg lock applied. Who do you guys think was the better opponent for Ric Flair between these two? That's a real good question, actually. Shawn Michaels or Mr. Perfect? Who had the better matches with them? Because in WCW, Kurt Hennig had a beast feud with Ric Flair. Especially when he didn't join the Four Horsemen. All right. Suplex by the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And another one. Oh, you say Rick and Hennig. I don't know, dude, because you can't really get past that Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 24 match with the I'm sorry, I love you, and then Ric Flair's crying like a baby after because he knows his career is like over at that moment, which it wasn't really, but you know how it goes in pro wrestling. I thought that was a very sad moment. Well done, too, by Shawn. Yeah, I may have to go with... Shawn and Rick didn't wrestle as much, though, so I guess if... Better match, Shawn. Better feud, Hennig, I would say, if that's fair. Super kick by Shawn Michaels! 1, 2... Oh! I thought KC Classic called it. The super kick. Kevin Alvarado from Lakers Gaming. What's going on, bro? Good to see you in here, my man. Shout out to the Lakers Gaming Squad. My man Moody. Big fan. Super kick by the Heartbreak Kid. 1, 2. 2.9. Kevin Alvarado, you're talking to the newest member of Brainbuster Radio. Make sure you get on your device and you check out my show. I will be on Saturdays for Brainbuster Radio. They have shows every day. Good drop kick by Mr. Perfect. I will be on Saturdays, so make sure you check out my show. We start WrestleMania weekend, so I'm going to be a very busy man that weekend. Random, but I need LAX to join AEW. Why is that, Jesus? Please inform me. LOL. Where's my hat and shirt and hoodie, bro? What do you... Oh, KC Classic 7's got jokes. You guys didn't know, Kevin used to play on our NBA 2K Pro-Am team many, many moons ago when we were alright. Yeah, we were bad, but... Listen, I tell people this. If your team's not, like, really good, you're not beating us, so... Yeah, Kevin, what's up with the long sleeve shirt, man? Where's my Laker gaming apparel, man? I know you got some hidden somewhere. I'm gonna need that 2X. 2X. We gotta see what's up, bro. Rig the giveaway. Terrible, KC Classic 7. That's not honorable, my friend. Not honorable. Connor, what's happening, brother? Good to see you in here, man. Jesus says they were a great tag team and want to see them in a feud with the Bucks. I like LAX, though. LAX is a fun team. Shawn Michaels with a knee to the gut for Mr. Perfect. Elbow to the lower back. It's getting real out here. Uh-oh. Impact actually just added a new thing to me. Speaking of LAX. Uh-oh. So, D, we may need you to step it up, man. If Kevin's not going to be around anymore, we're going to need you to fill in at the point guard spot. Or the 2. Alright, so Impact Rebellion's happening in Toronto. Tickets are $40 to $200 if someone is interested in going. Not too far away from my local area, so pretty cool. What? And breaking news, El Patron has apologized to Triple H, saying the door is open for a WWE return. And Kev, I'm the original Killa. Killa Cam. KC Classic, if you didn't know that's what it stood for. Feel me? LOL. Don't be mean in here, guys. This is a peaceful chat. Del Rio is trash. Jesus. Same, bro. You got Andrade. You don't need Del Rio. Imagine, bro. Don't come in here making me laugh, boys. Kevin, should I be betting money on Lakers gaming winning the mill? Like, is it going down? This month you have a singles tournament scheduled with ROH. November management. We're looking good. Alright. I've got to hear some stories about these practice runs one of these days. I don't know if it'll be after the season if you have to wait to talk about it, but I'm interested. I'm in the facility with the boys now. Tell the boys Everything Pro Wrestling's giving them a shout out on here. Lakers Gaming Big things, homie. I hope you guys win the championship. Tell Moody I was hoping the Kings won last year. I'm expecting big things out of him. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Hey, tell them to make sure they subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling as well on Facebook, Twitter, podcast, wherever they can, and Brainbuster Radio too. But Lakers Gaming, I really do hope you guys do some big things out there. I am a huge fan of the NBA 2K League. You guys have probably beat me on the courts once in a while. I don't know if I played with any of them specifically, but I know I played with a couple of guys who made it to the league last year. Lots of fun. But I wish you guys nothing but success and the best. Keep training hard and make sure that your stick skills are ready because there's going to be lots of competition. Question for everybody. What's your question, Jesus? Lay it on me, brother. All right, guys. Let's see how we are doing with our stuff here. Who has the best spear? Who has the best spear? Goldberg, Big Show, Roman, Batista, Edge, Christian, Rhino, and Lashley. Appreciate it, my guy. I'm out. All right, Kev. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Zeus says who's got the best spear? That's tough, man. Are you talking about specific moment or just spear period? Derek says my boy Edge. I don't know, man. It's for me. That's tough, dude. That's gonna either be between Rhino or Goldberg, maybe. Spear period. Rhino or Goldberg, man. Goldberg has some real impressive. I think if we're going for realism, I got to go with Bill Goldberg. I think Goldberg had some of the best spears. Not gonna lie. I think Roman's is very underrated, though. Roman delivers a heck of a spear, too. I don't think enough people give him credit for his. Wow, KC Classic 7. Is that something that you learned in school? Knock it off. Don't get booted out of here. Hey, man, I was just trying to support the boys, though. When one of your own make it, you know, you expect a little support. I'm happy for Kevin, man. Good for him. Gotta support each other, man. Don't listen to Cam trying to be funny, guys, because he's talking that tough talk right now. He won't be talking like that later. He'll be on the phone like, you know, I was just kidding. And if not, we could fight about it, right? Fight me. You see, we might get Undertaker versus Sting. Sting said he would come back for it. He said he would come back for it, so I don't know about that. Yeah. Or Broman Brains. Peace. Not the guy's name. Alright, so... Alright, guys, we gotta... Are our scouts still out? I'm so frustrated with these scouts right now, man. I want a showman. In Japan. Dude, I'm giving you 6 months to find me somebody. You're being made an offer. You've got time. Get out there and find somebody. Now, let's offer a contract to somebody. KC Classic lost his mod status, too, for being a funny guy in the chat there. Better watch yourself. Derek Shelton's been promoted. Alright, let's see who we can sign here, though. That's a free agent. What happened to Ember Moon? Ember Moon is out on a loan. Finn Balor. Come on, bro. I don't even think Finn Balor's a free agent, though. I think he's signed to somebody, isn't he? Yeah, I don't think he's available at the moment. Undertaker, 16,000. Come on, bro. Cena, you're killing me. I don't know who Adam Davis is. Lance Storm, not bad. Lance Storm, maybe. We got DDP here. He's pretty popular. I'm also looking for somebody who can bring the noise. How about Edge? I mean, Derek mentioned Edge before. Val Venus, he's not in here. We're going with Edge. This is for Derek. Saudi Arabia event. A promotion. Shut up, D. I'm tired of you and KC Classic with these emojis. Alright, I took him out of timeout status there. Alright, so we're going to try and sign Edge here. Derek gave me a good idea looking at that. He wants 2,500. Whatever, Edge. Listen, bro. I'll give you 50,000 to sign this today. We need you on AEW. Edge doesn't agree. Man. Edge can eat one, man. Should have listened to Jesus, man. He's been right every time. Jesus, I'm going to need you to start thinking. Alright, let's book an event here. Let's go normal. We got to put on a pretty good card here. Should have listened to me and scrolled up. Listen here, man. I tried something. I did my best. So we got Andrade and Almas in the main event versus Ricochet. We're gonna put the title on the line, I think, here. Matt Jackson versus Nick Jackson defending the AEW Junior Heavyweight title. Andrade versus Ricochet. Let's get it in. You tried and screwed it up. Town Nation, what is up, brother? Good to have you in here, my guy. Just hanging out, man. Finally made it to one of the live streams. Good to see you out here. How are you? We are just booking our AEW promotion right now. Just trying to figure some things out. Cool to be in here. Good to have you in the stream, my friend. I don't know if we have to do anything with the sponsors. Let me check on these two because... So we've got 2 months remaining. We have to do that. Yeah, this mode is complicated. It's fun, though. I really think that WWE needs something like this, town. We haven't had a good WWE talk in a minute here. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, man. Let's see what we got going for this event here, guys. So we've got Adam Page versus Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect trying to climb up the ranks after he just defeated the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, in a really good match, I thought. The whole game, I mean, this mode alone is so much fun. Duke wins 85-62. Not surprised by that, D. Not surprised at all. I was glad to see the UB Bulls won today, too, for Buffalo. Hopefully, UB can hold it down. Hopefully they don't think it's going to be as easy as that first game was. But I think their coach has them in check. I'm glad we just signed him for 5 years, too. Yeah, so... I don't know, Town, did you get to leave your feedback on the WWE 2K forum? Roderick Strong and Kevin Owens tearing down the house. Respect to the Bulls, for sure. What's up with Syracuse, D? They lost, too. We're actually skipping the AEW title match. I'm going to show some love to Ricochet and Andrade here. They really haven't been featured in a big match yet in a while, so I think that they deserve the spotlight. Yep, left it all on the feedback categories. That's possible. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I saw Delzinski did an excellent video. Shout out to Delzinski. New champion crowd, Nick Jackson. I was shocked about that. Me too, D. Syracuse, man. I really feel like we should be watching Kenny Omega, Shawn Michaels, but we're going to have to save that for another time. He did some of the ideas. Wait, he did love some of the ideas in that. Yeah, hopefully Universe Mode gets the love it needs, man. Universe Mode needs to be similar to this. Like, I love the fact that I feel like I'm Vince McMahon. I'm trying to sign someone. I'm trying to make something happen. I'm trying to be the #1 show. It could be that Vince McMahon hired us to be the GM, and you have to raise the stock of the show. Like, listen, Vince McMahon wants you to be the best show year in and year out, and if you are, you get like a nice bonus, you know. I hope they're done when Bane retires. Oh, man. Or no, you said I think they're done. Excuse me. Town Nation says, but I am goddamn hoping for a mode like this or a complete Universe Mode revamp. That's something similar to this. Town, where do I sign, bro? I agree. Co-signing that. So we have Andrade Cien Almas. Before he just was Andrade. Hate that name. Versus Ricochet here, guys. Big match on AEW, sponsored by Monster Gains. Head scissor takedown here. These are two guys who have had some impressive matches, been trying to find their footing. Hopefully we can see a little bit more here from these guys. Town Nation, I love that. Would certainly add something and feel like GM mode. That just jumped. Something like GM mode features are back, which is what people would love to see. I agree. Jesus says, I heard Vince not a fan of Undisputed Era, so hopefully they don't go to the main roster anytime soon. I don't get it, man. I hope that's not true what you're saying. I didn't see that yet today, but I also haven't been on news sites. And Town Nation, I don't know if you heard, but I am now part of the Brain Buster Radio Network. So make sure you check us out. We will have a podcast up every single day, all about wrestling, different people talking different things. I will be on Saturdays, but this is a big deal for me. Happy to be a part of Brain Buster Network. So make sure you check out all of our content that will be up on there now as well. So another place just to find me with more content, guys. I am sure Will. Congratulations, my friend. Proud of you. Making moves. You know, just trying to be like you. Time for Vince to let it go. Yeah, but you know how they get, man. They're not. How can you not be a fan of the Undisputed Era? Love that group. Yeah, they're the best, man. Yeah, nothing better than Kyle O'Reilly with the tag title, playing guitar with it. Freaking great stuff, man. Really hope that's in the game next year, too. So, Town, if you end up going to one of those sessions again, you make sure you tell them. Gotta have the belt with the air guitar. I have a feeling we might see Hogan again, too. I mean, Hogan's been featured a lot more recently. I could see him being like the special bonus. Just trying to be like me, sure. I haven't done a podcast in like a month. We really need to jump on that. Yeah. Like I said, bro, if you ever want to do one with WWE stuff, man, let me know. I do think Hogan will be in the game somehow this year. Yeah, I can see it, man. I know a lot of people still aren't fans of Hulk Hogan because of everything that went down, but Vince has slowly brought him back. Oh, I'd be down. Oh, I know you would, Town. Good guy. If you guys haven't already in the chat, make sure you click the like button on this video. Helps more people see it. Also, leave some comments on the live chat, just like these guys are. We're having good conversation, having lots of fun. Right now, I see we're at 5 likes. Let's see if we can get this bad boy to 8. I know there's 8 people watching, so help a brother out. Let's get this up here. 3 people haven't liked this video yet. Help out. And we have a takedown here on Andrade. Ricochet brings him back to the middle of the ring, picking him up. Andrade with an elbow to the back of the head. Lots of fun action in this match. I'm ready for next month, End Games. What's End Games? Not familiar with that. Is that a movie? Ooh, snap DDT. Now you got me looking. Oh, Avengers. Jeez Louise. When you said that, that messed me up. It's Endgame. Sorry. Looking forward to seeing what WWE 2K20 will bring for us. Sure, though. Going to be interesting to see the development from 2K19 to 2K20 because I'll wait till you finish your thoughts on that. Just like I said on that podcast we did a couple weeks back, yeah, man, hopefully they stick with the fun momentum. Oh my goodness, what a combination by Andrade right there. I always feel like, too, when you're playing this town, you always see some new moves within the game. Woo! Ricochet slap fire out that man. Oh, Spike Hurricanrana. Derek Shelton. Yo, the Us movie is out from Jordan Peele. I know, I definitely want to go see it. Yeah, I'd love to. Oh, Moonstomp. Again. Oh, I thought Andrade was going for 3. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, D. I'm definitely going to check it out, though. I love Get Out. When I saw the previews for Get Out, I'm like, oh, I'm going to see this. I don't care how many people like it or hate it. Clothesline from Ricochet. Certainly, there's thousands of animations in this game. One thing I want to see in WWE is the ability to be able to connect a move from. I heard it was crazy. Me too, D. Heard the same thing about that movie. Can't wait. Just gave it a like. Thank you, Jesus. You're the man, brother. Ooh. Ooh, what a kick to the back of the head. Ricochet is down. Similar to that kick that he got to the back of the head on NXT this week. Any angle like they do in this game. Yeah. I would love to see different camera views like that. Ricochet. Nice. Shades of Harlem Heat with those kicks there. Harlem Heat going into the Hall of Fame. Shout out to Stevie Ray, too, for giving some big ups and props to Sherry Martel. Absolutely loved it. Saying that they wish Sherry was going in the Hall of Fame with them because Sherry did a lot for their career. She did, though. Sensational Queen Sherry, one of my favorites of all time. Love her. Where are we? No, I'm the GOAT. Take it easy, Jesus. Take it easy. What a drop kick there. Both men are down. Andrade is winded right now. Ricochet showing cardio does matter. Another spiked Hurricanrana, this time from Ricochet. Andrade giving them bows off the ropes. Hurricanrana takes him down. Let's see. Another Enziguri. Ricochet is up. Andrade is down. This match may Pele kick. This match may actually come down to who's in better shape here. Who has been training harder to win as they try to climb the ranks here in AEW. Ricochet's going to have to go for 630. Oh, that's it. Andrade looks like he could be hurt. Ricochet wins. Ricochet pulls out the victory. That's pretty dope that he just did the 630 in this game. I did not think that was going to be in. I definitely thought that was going to be a 450. Good match. Very, very impressive. All right. All right. Got people interacting with the YouTube channel. Loving it, boys. Loving it. Good times, man. So what else is going on in life, guys, that you want to talk about? Anything good going on? Tell me. Let's talk. Have a conversation. Liberty coming back. No, I do not need that right now. Please don't tell me that. That is the last thing we need at this moment. Congratulations on running a flawless show. We're ready to book a bigger venue. Me either. I hear you, D. Alright, we're making money right now here in AEW. I'm so tired of these upsets right now for NCAA guys. Like, you don't even know, man. Like, shout out to the kid from Murray. I mean, I'm happy for those guys. Deserve it, but I don't know, man. I'm just disappointed in some of the big schools that usually do well. Are you talking to me or Derek, Jesus? Alright, guys. So, let's see how the merch is doing. There hasn't been any big upsets. Huh? I think there's been a couple. There's been a couple. Hold on here. I'm pulling out my bracket. Let me see here. Did I not click? Oh, not in the right section. Sorry. There no 1 or 2 team loss yet. Yeah, but that doesn't make it an upset. Syracuse is definitely an upset game, like Derek just said. There's no possible way that you tell me anything otherwise as we re-up our merch here, folks, for those watching live. Just trying to make sure we get our merch in. We have not sold masks in quite some time. I don't know if it's time to again. I just hate getting rid of those stupid things after. There we go. We have re-upped. How's our training center looking? We are doing good on the training center. All right, let's sign some contracts here, man. Hey Zeus, I'm gonna listen to you. That was a 8. Yo, hold on. Hey Zeus is challenging me, and I'm not feeling this right now. Hold on. I gotta pull up my bracket. That's freaking screwed, man. Alright, so I have Duke winning. VCU versus UCF. I have the University of Central Florida winning that. Mississippi versus Liberty. I picked Mississippi State to win. I got Virginia Tech beating St. Louis. I got Maryland right. Maryland almost lost to Belmont, dude. No reason. They had me on the edge of my seat. LSU versus Yale. I wouldn't have been surprised if LSU lost, but I picked them to win because I had faith in them. Louisville, Minnesota. That was an upset. Louisville should not have lost that game. Ridiculous. Michigan State won. I picked them. Gonzaga. Baylor should have not beat Syracuse. Murray State should have not beat Marquette. Murray State has the better player, but there's no reason that should have happened. No way. What else are we talking about here on my podcast? We had Buffalo Bills got a win. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped Florida. Florida beat Vermont. I said the Buffalo Bills. The UB Bulls, they picked up an easy win. Texas Tech won. Nevada versus Florida. I definitely did not see Florida winning that. They came up out of nowhere. Yes, I got Oklahoma right over Ole Miss. Oh, no, I did. I picked Ole Miss to win. What the heck was I thinking? Shoot. There were a couple that I wanted to change, and if I would have changed them, I would have did so much better. Stupid of me, man. I just decided to leave it. I had Cincinnati beating Iowa. Iowa won. Those are upset games, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. Yeah, a lot of nail biters too. Gargano. Dude, Gargano said no before. That's who you think I should go with, Johnny Gargano. You guys keep me on track for what happens in those games too. UNC down by 3. Yeah, it's early, Connor, though. I saw that game just started. So you think Johnny Gargano's the man to sign, huh? Alright. I'm listening to you, bro. Is it Gargano? I don't think you could back. I can't back up at this point. We're going to have to offer it to Johnny Wrestling. Johnny Wrestling has no interest. You said Gargano. It's in the chat. People can see it. Alright. We're returning. We already did this. Alright, let's get another event going. So how wins Gargano or Cole? I don't know. Language, good sir. We don't talk like that in my chats. Alright, let's book an event here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let us... Alright, Mr. Perfect, Kevin Owens in the main event. Nick Jackson, Chris Jericho, Matt Jackson, Adam Page, Cedric, Kenny Omega. Sorry, amigo. Oh, I'm not worried about it. I just wanted to make you say sorry. Don't you ever call me that in the chat again either. Liberty about to pull an upset, though. Come on, dude. I'm definitely not winning my bracket with the group I'm part of. I'm screwed. I am screwed. Save some bread here. We're switching up that referee. Alright, boys. We've got ourselves another card. That TV deal came in handy, too. We're getting paid a lot of money from that. Yeah, I think so. Jesus, let me know, man. We're going to try Gable then for the next one after this. Adam Cole, baby! You know what though, D? It's Johnny Gargano has waited a long time for his time to come, and it's sad, dude. Tommaso Ciampa has been hurt like 2 or 3 times since their feud started. I absolutely love DIY. If you guys knew me when I was doing my videos when I first started, I love DIY as a tag team. They are freaking tremendous, absolutely great. I don't see how people could ever get sick of the great team of DIY, but they broke up, and I thought the storytelling between them has been tremendous. I love that match in New Orleans last year. Told such a great story. I thought that was the match of the year for NXT personally. I know a lot of people said it was Gargano Almas, but nah, man. And Shawn Michaels and Cody pick up the win here. Speaking of that, Derek was there when we met Adam Cole and all them when they were in a restaurant afterwards, after a show. And we all went there too. Pretty cool. We got 8 people in here, guys. Do me a favor. Make sure you like the video for me if you are in here. Also, come in the live chat, man. We want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think of everything that's going on in the world of pro wrestling right now. Would love to hear from you guys. Love everybody who's leaving the likes. Come in here and comment on everything, though. Match of the year was Omega Okada. Don't care what anybody said. That match had me mark out and hype classic match. It was a good match. I love it, but I thought they had the match of the year before. I really think that it had to go to either Gargano Almas last year, Kenny Omega and Okada, or Gargano and Tommaso. There was no... I really wouldn't have heard any of the other ones at that point. We get a lot of good quality matches in pro wrestling today, guys. I don't know if a lot of people feel that way, but lots of good stuff. Yeah, it's not like it used to be, man, where you got like a bunch of bad matches. It's a much different day in pro wrestling. like NXT and outside of WWE. WWE puts on good matches too, though, bro. It's not that bad. Anybody who knows me knows I am a huge Gargano fan. Me too. Absolutely love the character of Johnny Gargano and all of the progression through it. I really want to see an ending to him and Ciampa's feud, though, man. That really hurt. This year we haven't, to be honest. We had some good matches. WWE's pay-per-views haven't been like, oh god, that's awful. It's just kind of been like, oh, okay, it was alright. I think people just want it to be better than alright. Tough times. Alright, we're going to watch this match here between Kevin Owens and Mr. Perfect. I'm trying to think, though. I mean, you get a lot of good wrestling, Jesus, though. Think about 205 Live puts on good matches. I know we don't watch it every week. I don't. Unless my man Brian Williams on Twitter tells me to check out a match. I rarely watch 205 Live. But you can see him put on a clinic, man. There's a lot of good wrestlers out there. And by the way, I think it's time for Cedric Alexander to be called up to the main roster. Or put him in a tag team with ACH. Do something with that man. He's better than where he is right now. It's always TakeOver. This is true. I enjoyed the main roster pay-per-view so far this year. See? Connor did. I mean, they're not better than TakeOver. What is Kevin Owens grabbing a chair early? Oh, he just smacked Mr. Perfect. Fall away slam by Kevin Owens. KO Mania running wild. He is trying to get another World Heavyweight title shot against Kenny Omega here in AEW as we have been climbing up the... Mr. Perfect with a dropkick right on the mush. Yeah, TakeOver's been pretty good. I'm trying to think of the last TakeOver card that we had now, though. Royal Rumble weekend. Decent show. Decent show. Like I said, there's never really been a TakeOver where you're like, oh, God, that was awful. Is the NXT's title match 2 out of 3 falls? Yes. Mr. Perfect. That is good, Logan. Logan, good to see you in here, my friend. How are you tonight? Kevin Owens representing Canada for you. Not that that matters, right? I don't think wrestling fans have that nationality identity with a fellow superstar anymore. Mr. Perfect going to work. Showing some wrestling holds here to Kevin Owens. Good, good. Thanks for asking. Excellent, my friend. Logan goes back to the XGW days with me. Him along with Cactus, Sick, Psycho Ice, Y2K, Nighthawk, Bug Chaser, Easy A, the rest of the boys, DJ, Popo. Yo, Liberty got it, bro. Oh my god. My bracket's done, dude. I'm not even looking at it anymore. I don't care. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't know if Duke winning it all changes it, but probably not. I just hope round 2 goes better for me. Backslide, not enough for a 1 count even here. Oh, they're throwing those hands. Is it over, D, or are you telling me? Hold on. Now you got me worried. Where's this Liberty game? Here it is. Oh my god, 15 seconds left. Mississippi, please hit a big shot. Please, I need you. They need a 3. Oh, Mr. Perfect gets the shoulder up. He's got to do something here or Kevin Owens is taking... Dear God. Connor, don't upset me now. If UNC loses, I'm really going to be pissed. Mr. Perfect with the figure 4. I feel like Canadian wrestlers are generally talented. Not a huge fan of KO, though. What about Sami Zayn? Like him? Just curious. Uh-oh, Braun is screwed. Oh, frog splash. Too close to the ropes, though. Mr. Perfect's a veteran. He's not getting beat like that. Sidewinder by Kevin Owens there. Definitely love Sammy. Just wanted to, just a different perspective. I always wonder what people think of someone else. And you know, everything pro wrestling's a show by the fans, for the fans. Mr. Perfect barely kicking out there again. He gives him a jawbuster and a figure four again. Liberty just fouled a three-point shot. Well, they're called free throws for a reason. Oh, I think he just hit a code breaker. They're not trash. They're a young team. I mean, they're a team that's not experienced at being in those situations. KO is a great heel, though. Down by 2. Getting the play-by-play from you guys. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys haven't, make sure you check out Everything College Basketball. Oh, Swanton. Make sure you check out Everything College Basketball. Best podcast for your college hoops, guys. You're doing tremendous numbers, doing big things over there. All right, you guys think Kofi will make it to Mania? He's gotta. He's gotta. Kofi, I saw some interesting things about Kofi. I see a lot of people who say like they don't. Stunner! Kevin Owens with the stunner! Did he put enough stank on it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he did. Stone Cold is proud. KO Mania is running wild here in AEW. They need to beat up Vince McMahon's. They need to beat Vince McMahon's ass. Terrible. I think New Day's going to do something crazy on SmackDown this week. So I'm interested to see what they come up with as far as writing goes. Hopefully we see something big here. Great success. AEW doing big things here. Occupy SmackDown. I think they've done that already. They have to figure out a way to do it. Can I just say this? Uh-oh, we're at the annual results announcement, guys, for year 2. I just want to say this. If Kofi Kingston comes out at WrestleMania, he should come out as Black Panther. I'm telling you, it'll be over. Kofi Kingston needs to have like a Black Panther type entrance. Come out there, and then he's winning the WWE title. I'm going to go crazy because I love Kofi from back when he fought Randy Orton in Madison Square Garden and did the boom drop through the table. Tremendous stuff, guys. Oh my goodness, I have moved up to number 7, boys. AEW, it's real. It's damn real. So WWE, New Japan, and ROH are still the top 3. But now I'm breathing down ECW's neck as well as WCW and BDG in 4th place. We're coming for you, brother. All right, 3.6 seconds. Down 2. Down 4. This is game. Ball game. Oh, boy, I tell you. The McMahons have 7 million. Oh, I have 7 million. They've got 53. Oh, yeah, I got some work to do before I can compete with them. All right, we're growing slowly here. We got to figure out a way to get some money in. I can envision that, though. Black Panther would work. I think it would be a great character to put in there and do some stuff with. The network give us an offer to broadcast our product, and it starts when our current contract expires. Always nice to know where your next meal is coming from. 9 months, 5,000. We'll take that. Alright, we've received a scouting report. They found Taka in Japan. So Taka is Little mingling here. Game over. Yo, sad face, bro. Please decide the sponsor contract for the new fiscal year. Jumbo Mart. We'll do some 1 minute parking. Oh, wait a minute. Thick Rick, fake ass Slim Jim. Conrad, your bracket is done. Liberty won. Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I don't care at this point. You know, I do it for fun, right? That's what I gotta tell myself after this. I got an AEW Universe 2K19. It's really fun, but not nearly as deep as Fire Promoter. Yeah. Wow, Jesus. I didn't even see you said that until just now. Hurt my feelings, man. Guys, if you are in here, make sure you like the video. Leave some comments in the live chat. We've talked March Madness. We've talked some music. Let's talk about whatever is going on. Guys, if you didn't know, I have recently been signed to Brainbuster Radio. So if you have Spotify, iTunes, we are going to have a podcast every day. My specific day of the week is going to be on Saturdays. So make sure you guys go to Brainbuster Radio, click subscribe. If you're on Twitter, go and follow at Brainbuster Radio, and make sure you guys join all the action. Lots of good fun. Ohio State, Iowa are tied. Let's talk about my new mixtape coming up. Oh, please, let's hear those bars, Jesus. Alright, here. Human resources. So, we have been told that we should sign Taka. I assume he's in Japan. Taka Michinoku. No bars from me, only you can though. Tracy Blair, hello. First time caller, long time winner. What is up? What's going on? Oh, I know who Tracy Blair is. Only because of XG Dub. But yeah, good to see you in here. How are things, man? We're just talking pro wrestling. We're talking about whatever. Jesus says he's not going to spit any bars. Your roster is star-studded. You should be higher than a 7. It takes a while, though, to scoop up your cash. Okay. Listen, Taka, I'm not going to offer you 30,000, bro. You got 15. Yeah, I figured you would sign. We got 10 people in here. No, you don't. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. You posted some videos on this account, good sir. I know exactly who it is. It's alright, man. Listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm not here to judge. Oh, I see you got some Fortnite videos up here. See? I know your channel. How the hell do I change my name on this thing? I think you have to go into the settings, if I'm not mistaken. Unless it's linked to your Google email, then you should be able to change it. Nighthawk, congrats on the new podcast. Just sub to them. Yes, I will be on Saturdays, Nighthawk. And you guys never know. I may have you on a podcast to talk about something eventually. And this does not discontinue the current podcast that I'm doing, so make sure you stay subscribed to that. I will still have YouTube stuff up. As you guys can see, I'm still doing the game streaming, interacting with you guys as well. So we've got some things still to come, too. So I still have one more trick up my sleeve that I hope you guys will show some support on. I really, really would need it for that. UNC Iowa 1-point game. Or, I'm sorry, is it Iona? Listen. I don't want to talk about UNC, bro. If UNC loses, This stream's going off. I'm telling you. Like, oh, dude. Because I got UNC making it to the finals, too. What am I looking for here? Alright, let's first check out. We are all out of goods. What do you guys think about masks? Should I sell masks again? Because they weren't selling. That was the only item not selling out, so I'm kind of like keeping them at bay. But we've grown in popularity since then. Who plays Fortnite? I don't play that. Uh-huh. Somebody played it on your name and uploaded it, I believe. Alright, we're going to sell some masks again. Why not? Let's see what happens with it. If I don't sell these, though, someone's going to have to buy these. I'm making Jesus buy them. It's the first quarter, relax. Shut up, Jesus. I've lost a lot of money because of this, alright? I'm tired of it. Tired of these stupid teams upsetting people. They're only going to lose the next round. Also, why aren't you on the other thing that rhymes with itch? Twitch? Because I need more subscribers to my YouTube channel that only has 313 subscribers, good sir. Trying to get to 1K so that way I can get some money for doing my videos. So I'm trying to attract more people to the YouTube channel. That's all it is right now at this point. Man, you are going to regret not listening to me again. Why? I got Taka Michinoku already. I didn't do anything wrong. You don't know about that Taka Michinoku driver. Let them know, D. But good to have you guys in here. Alright, let's book an event here. I gotta check on the health of these guys. Screw the hats. What hats? Alright, so right now we have Ricochet versus Andrade, Adam Page, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, Shawn Michaels, Jericho Owens, Roderick Strong, Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Cedric Alexander, Pentagon Taka. I don't see anything jumping out at me. You know what? You know why? Because we haven't put some titles on the line. Why not? AEW Heavyweight Championship match in the middle of the show. We don't care. Who did we take out of here for Cedric Alexander? Mr. Perfect beat up? Yeah, Mr. Perfect's condition is poor. Kevin Owens ain't hurt? Yeah, he can put himself right in that match. Get in there, KO. Now, we've got a full house. Mr. Judgment, we got TV commercials. Alright, so I'm trying to see if there's any bigger venue locations. So, urban, large hall. Should we try? I feel like I'm arena ready, man. We would have a full house. I think we charge them cheap, man. Let's get people hooked to this product here. Not my best, but I'll get there. Be right back. Y2J and yes, I have not had them defend their tag titles yet. I need more tag teams eventually. That is another goal that I need to have. One thing I wish that they let you do in Fire Promoter is definitely would like to be able to sign more than one guy a month. I get why they do it because of the talent out there and everything else. Makes sense, but I really wish that like tag teams would come in packages. You know, like you get the tag team for a deal versus one guy. All right, let's see what we got here. We watched Ricochet Almas before, so we're gonna skip this match. Also, Kofi as Black Panther, stop it, just stop it. Yo, so you mean to tell me that if Kofi Kingston came out as Black Panther, it wouldn't work. I'm telling you, bro. He needs to come out, not saying he has to dress up like Black Panther, but a Black Panther-like themed attire and kind of like the suit and the whole get-up. Dude, if I booked this, Kofi would come out similar to Black Panther. You would even have him do the light-up gear and all that stuff, similar to Mustafa Ali. Bro, Mustafa Ali will then turn on Kofi on that SmackDown because Mustafa Ali realized Kofi stole his opportunity, his chance. You turn him heel because Kofi stole all his stuff. Kofi beats him. Good first opponent for him, and it gives Mustafa Ali some exposure. Boom. Done. Easy. First month or two booked for Kofi as champion. Not bad. And I'm not saying Kofi has to keep the belt forever. I'm just saying you've got some stuff there. And I really like Kofi. So if I were them, I would try and book him very well and figure out a way to do something. And we got the Superstar Shakeup coming up soon, too, which I'll probably be covering as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for that. Once again, though, I appreciate everybody with the likes. Did I just see Yeti? What, D? Alright, here. Matt Jackson, Shawn Michaels. We're skipping that one, too. My voice can't handle all those super kicks that will be. Kofi's chest ain't big enough to fill out the chest part. Knock it off. Alright? That's a disease, bro. Help the man out. Alright, Kofi. I really want to see him get that. And, I was mentioning it before, too. The Rock definitely responded to someone on Twitter questioning him being a Black World Heavyweight Champion and all that. It's in, like, his Twitter replies from a couple days ago. He had a very good response to him. I liked it. Kofi's chest ain't big enough to fill out. Terrible. Just wrong. Big E will make up for it because Big E's swole. Alright, we've got Chris Jericho. He is going to challenge, I think this is like his third or fourth time challenging Kenny Omega for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Alright, we've got some fake-ass PlayStation logo in the middle of our ring. A lot has changed here in AEW. We got some new sponsorships. We're trying to make more money. His chest is shaped like the inside of an ashtray. Why am I even reading this? Stop. Leave my man Kofi alone. Oh, God. Derek, I'm not even responding to that. Kenny Omega. He is not trying to leave without the gold here. He is the first and only AEW Heavyweight Champion so far. For the past, Kenny Omega is going into year 3 as champion right now, so kicking ass. I like it. Laugh out loud. Say it with your chest. Oh, come on. Don't feed into this. If Rollins and Ali can dress alike superheroes, I don't see why Kofi can't. LOL. I'll watch this stream later, and gotta go visit my dad. Hopefully your dad's alright, Logan. And I appreciate you stopping by, man. Shout out to everybody who was in here. Don't forget to talk in the live chat. We're interactive. We're talking about whatever. You want to talk rap music, rock music. You want to talk college basketball. We're talking whatever is happening in the sports world right now. So make sure you guys are in here showing some love. And make sure you guys support each other too, man. I know a lot of people who have businesses, whether it's cleaning businesses and different things like that, and I feel like we don't support each other enough. So if your friend's got a business, give them a shot, man. See what they can do. Sorry, random thought of the day, but Chris Jericho going to work on Kenny Omega's lower back. I like Kofi, don't worry. I know. I was just saying don't feed into his stuff. You usually do this on Fridays. Right now I've been doing it on Fridays and Saturdays for the most part, trying to get like 2 streaming days in. During the week, it's been real tough with my work schedule and doing the podcast and stuff. So Hopefully, we'll see. This Brainbuster Radio should open up some things for me, though. I'm trying to do big things in honor of my former XGW brethren. So, you know, doing a lot of it for you guys. Miss running the games with you guys. I'm sure once 2K20 comes out, we'll all get gassed up and buy it anyway. You know how they usually get us. Jericho with the pen. Only a 1 count. You're not beating Kenny Omega that easy. Chris Jericho's got some work to do if he wants to be the AEW champion here. Powerbomb. 1, 2. Jericho kicks out. The fans are clapping here in attendance in this arena. We have not ran an arena yet either. This is our first arena show. What? You know he has a Snoop Dogg chest. Come on, bruh. Leave that man alone. 1, 2. Kick out by Jericho. Brainbuster Radio Cool. Send me a link when you can. It's Brainbuster, so there's no ER on the end. It's A. Just type it in whatever you listen to podcasts on. Spotify, YouTube. We got links for everything. Just type in Brainbuster Radio and you'll see a bunch of it. See you, Logan. Have a good night. I think we're going to wrap it up after this show anyway, guys. Kenny Omega setting up. Jericho, he's not going for it. Off the ropes. And Kenny Omega's stuck in the corner right now. Back into the other corner. Chris Jericho, a veteran of the game. Drop kick to the back. He is softening his back up, I think, for that Walls of Jericho. Or the Lion Tamer. I'm not even responding to these Kofi jokes anymore. Oh, he just spiked Jericho right on top of his head. Kenny Omega says it's over. Jericho. Last one, I promise. Here, leave that man alone. Kofi's actually a really cool dude. I met him once before. He was very nice. He was probably the nicest out of all the superstars that day, too. I remember that specifically as well. Jericho with a German suplex, trying to get his breath back to get in control of this match. Kenny Omega, he's waiting. Oh, he took way too much time there. Oh, Jericho spikes him on his head. There it is, the Lion Tamer. Will Kenny tap out? Could we see a new AEW champ? No, Kenny Omega. Oh, they're trading blows. Who's getting the better of this exchange? Kenny says no. Super kick. Irish whip off. No. How is the GMO? This is the GMO, and I'm playing the Fire Promoter right now. So basically, the current plan for me is to run AEW, and I am trying to bring this promotion up. I have went from the 10th promotion to, I believe I was at the 7th or 6th, I can't remember. But I have made this company rise right now. I've only performed in the United States. I have not went outside the country yet, but I finally made it to arenas, and I've sold out this arena for my first arena show. So we're making some moves here. We're making progress. I'm thinking about going a little more international to get more people in the fan base, though. But overall, I say good. Over the top rope near the announcer's table, Kenny Omega. Codebreaker on the floor, but you're not winning the match. Chris Jericho, what kind of evilness was that? 19. Chris Jericho wins by countout, but the title does not change hands. What was Chris Jericho thinking? I don't think we can end this night on that note. I just don't think it's right. They count that as a defense. Boo! We can't end on that finish. Chris Jericho's going to have to get a rematch in the future. Jesus, or whoever's in here that is usually in the live feeds, make sure that we take notes on that, because we are definitely going to have to make sure that we get a correction here for that. I think we're going to have to watch Taka's first match. Taka Michinoku versus Pentagon. Man. Has everybody seen Captain Marvel yet? If you have not, make sure you go out to see that movie. I thought it was very well done. I don't care what the critics say. I thought it was a very well done movie. I enjoyed it. And I can't wait for Avengers. Oh, man. My movie game has been freaking terrible lately. I feel like I'm spending a lot of money right now. Oh. Hurting me, Derek, with these scores, man. Stop watching it so closely. Alright, Kevin Owens picks up a win over Cedric Alexander. David Duncan, how are you, good sir? Captain Marvel was really good. Hell yeah, it was, man. I really enjoyed that. What do you think of the WrestleMania card? Nah. So I think the Becky Lynch match, the triple threat, has lost its luster for the Raw title. And I think that they overplayed it. And then Ronda doing all that stuff just made me, like, not care. I told everybody that. David Duncan says, He's not feeling it. Not at all. Mr. David Duncan, make sure that you leave a like on the video, good sir. Appreciate your support. Also, make sure that you type in on your cell phone, I am now part of Brain Busta Radio. That'll feature podcasts every single day of the week. I will be on Saturday, and you guys can download my exclusive content there. So happy to partner up with all those guys from Brainbuster Radio. Like I said, there will be a show every day, varying in length, but I'm with a great group of podcasters. We've all been doing it for almost the same length of time. I think there's one who has a little bit more experience, but absolutely enjoying it. I did not know they called Taka Michinoku the Cunning Fox. Captain was great. Not the greatest, of course, but definitely didn't suck. I saw some people saying that it wasn't good. Roman heel turn, lethal injection for life. I hear you, Deej. Bad build-ups for the most part. Yeah, I think Vince is trolling us with that Kurt match. I think it's gonna become Cena eventually, because Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle, the reaction to that was bad, dude. Real bad. I mean, it makes sense story-wise for what WWE's been trying to do, but at the same time, dude, come on, man. Taka Michinoku out here representing with the AEW colors on, the black, white, and gold. Kofi Kingston's match is the one that has me the most intrigued at this point. We still don't know what they're doing with the tag titles on either brand. Like, they got to come up with some better stuff here. I think Steve Austin possibly. Nah, Stone Cold's not coming back. Stone Cold was only coming back to fight CM Punk. I think that ship has sailed. I think Austin's happy. He's done. That's all right. All part of the plan, Derek. Tar Heels all the way, baby. Uh-oh. We've got a surfboard. Taka's hanging 10. Sorry, I had to get a bad joke in there. It's wrestling. Body slam from Taka Michinoku. Trying to get him to tap out here to, looks like a modified Boston Crab. Hard to believe Taka's still wrestling after all these years, too. Armbar from the Cunning Fox. Uh-oh. Package pile driver from Pentagon. And next weekend, I'll actually be seeing Pentagon live at ESW, Empire State Wrestling, so you guys are going to want to make sure you're following me on Twitter at EPW Show to hear the latest about that. He's the reason Kurt started in the business. I'm sorry, who's the reason Kurt started in the business? I feel like I missed out. Oh, Steve Austin. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I don't think Austin's going to do it. Austin's neck's too jacked up. He can't take chances. Kofi is wrenching back on Pentagon's neck. Spinning wheel kick right to his face. Yeah, I think we're going to... I think Kurt Angle should fight Cena, I think, at the end of the day. They had the perfect place to do it. In Chicago is where they first fought each other, and Cena slapped him across the face. They were in Chicago on Monday. You could have announced it that it was John Cena. I think we would have got a great reaction. And then at the same time, John Cena's first match was against Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle's last match is against John Cena. Pretty dope. Like I said, the Baron Corbin thing makes sense, and I feel bad for Baron Corbin. People are shitting all over the guy, and yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he's not being given a fair chance. It's that stupid gimmick they put him with, though. He looks like a cook from Fridays. Super kick. Why are they still having him dressed like that? Kurt's neck is messed up, too. Nah, but his ain't like Stone Cold's, man. I listened to Bruce Pritchard's podcast about that, and Stone Cold's neck is done. Like, it's bad. Like, I never realized how much they protected him until Bruce told that story of what happened in 97. And they just did the year of, like, Stone Cold in 97. And I guess he was really hot about what happened to his neck. Uh-oh. Pentagon working on that arm. He might be trying to go for a tap out here on Taka Michinoku. Taka needs a win in his first big match here in AEW. And Pentagon's trying to get out of a slump he's been in. Package pile driver again. Oh, to the floor he goes. Taka's telling him to get up. Not sure how I feel about Corbin. When he lost that Money in the Bank, that's what killed a lot of his goodness. Brain buster. Taka springboard drop kick. Into the ropes. Oh, drop kick to the knee there. Taka fooled me. You want to watch out for that Michinoku driver. I think if he hits that, it's going to be all over here. Knee to the face. 1, 2. Pentagon barely kicks out at 2.9. Super kick from Taka. Oh, he's wrenching. Is this it for Pentagon? He hangs in there. Taka with a kick. Is this it? 1, 2. Pentagon hanging in there. The seats are rumbling right now here in the U.S. When Corbin lost his hair, he lost his push. I'm so done with you tonight, dude. Oh, he kicks out. That was a little bit of a lackluster kick out there. Taka looks done. Oh, he's pulling back on that arm. Chops, punches. Who is going to get the better of this exchange? Taka says he's done. Drop kick. Wrench him back. I remember Breaking Ground, Legend called him out on Ego. Yeah, but you gotta have ego to be in the business. I think Baron Corbin's good. I just think that Baron Corbin's not as good as he thinks he is. I don't know if that's the best way to put it. But you know what? I can't blame the guy for wanting to be the best. He's impressed me over the years. I think with the right opponents and stuff, Corbin could be really, really good. Oh, Pentagon had to tap. He was in that neck submission too many times. Taka picking up the victory here. You could call it the Samson effect if you want. Stop. Oh my god, I've had so much fun in this chat. I think these are the most comments I've ever had in a chat. 225. Absolutely love it, guys. If you guys already haven't, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if it's your first time watching. Click the bell for notifications. Also, go onto a podcast, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, download an app, and download the Everything Pro Wrestling Show, and download Brainbuster Radio. I will be featured on that every Saturday. All the support I can get will really help me out. So please, guys, make sure you help me out with that and show me some love on the numbers, all right? I want to be ranked one of the best on that podcast network. All right? It's on Google Podcasts. Thank you, my good friend KW. I appreciate that, but not on Google Play. Not yet. Not yet. I think they're trying to move all those podcast services over to other things because iTunes is trying to move everything over to Apple Podcasts as far as the podcasting stuff is too. So it's all the same. That's why I said iTunes, wherever you guys can find it. Type in Brainbuster Radio. Show me some love. I appreciate it, guys. If you guys are just getting in here and you missed the stream a little bit, make sure you go back and check it out. We had fun building up the AEW roster here. Let's see how this show did here. Great success. Full house. Audience loved our show. This will boost our popularity for sure. Standing up to the doctor on head injuries earned my respect. Yes. I mean, the man was in the NFL. Nothing noteworthy happened this month. Alright here, guys. I'm going to actually set this up for you because it's February. Let's set up something here. Star wrestler Austin joined ROH. I hope that's Austin Aries and not the Austin I think it is. Alright, let's go to human resources here first. We need to send out a scout here. Let's send Mr. Velez out. Wait a minute. We're going to send him out for 6 months as well. And we need him to find us a superstar. So we've got a scout out there looking for the next big AEW superstar. Here's a hard and tough question for everybody. This better be good, Jesus. Don't let me down. Alright. Jesus told me to try and sign Chad Gable. Let's see. Let's see if he's still interested here. Who goes in the Hall of Fame first? Benoit or Owen Hart? Man, come on, dude. Benoit's never going in. Don't start that. Chris Benoit's one of my favorite wrestlers, too. Sad day, man. Alright, so we're back in North America here. We've tried to sign Johnny Gargano 2 or 3 times. He's not budging. So it's a tie. They both lose. Unless something new comes out about the Benoit stuff, I don't think Benoit's ever going in, man. We had a conversation about someone he told me to sign. Not Gargano. Gable. Somebody scoop him up already? He might have been. Oh no, there he is. Chad Gable. He wants $500 to talk? We got money to blow. $12,600, Chad. Sign this contract, brother. Chad Gable agrees. Jesus, on the money again, bro. On the money again. Nah, Owen would get in first. Yeah, for sure. No possible way. I see that even going the other way, man. And Chris Benoit was one of my favorites, man. It's not happening. Let's see how we did on... Let's see how the training center is. Everything appears to be going well in there. Let us... Increases defense and durability. You know what? Gym level's at level 3. Let's get a judo coach for these guys. There we go. Why not? You gotta reward your wrestlers. Everything is sold out, guys. We're doing big things here. Alright. And if the masks keep selling out, we're good. Perfect. Now we gotta book an event. Man, his wife knows how to hold a grudge. Yeah. Eddie or Benoit, best career in WWE overall. Eddie now, I mean, you can't even... You still mad about that? Stop. Stop. I mean, I don't know the whole story with Owen and his wife and why she feels that way. I would figure you would want Owen honored by the wrestling fans. There were a lot of people who loved Owen. It's not like anybody wants to do something bad to the guy. And I'm pretty sure his family wants him to be remembered. But the more you kind of like push him away, I think Owen Hart would have been remembered as a great legend. I think Brian Pillman's another one too who should be mentioned. Yo, come on, dude. WWE didn't kill Owen. They didn't force him to go up there. Owen could have said no. Still a sellout, huh? I feel like we're gonna have to. Vince Russo. You know who you should sign? Who is that? Yo, check your phone, bro. See here. Stupid, Derek. I saw that picture you sent. You're a fool for that. Alright, you know what, guys? There's 7 people in here. We're talking. I'm going to keep the stream going. When you guys are ready to tap out, you tell me, though, in the chat, and then we'll call it quits. We're going to do another show in Mexico. I'll do 2 more shows up until March. How about that? And then we'll stop it. So people are probably wondering when is this video actually going to stop, but stick with us, man. We're having a good time in the live chat here. Alright, let's proceed with this event here. Alright, we got a February event. We went to Mexico, and my logic behind doing this is that I'll grow my fan base in Mexico as well. We love talking with you, man. Thanks, Jesus. I appreciate it. Never tap out. Let's see here. Trying to see if there's a match here worthwhile. Shawn Michaels Andrade put on a classic. Ozzy, I don't want to stop. Shawn. Actually, I think we're going to skip all these. None of these matches are very appealing to me at the moment. Personally, I don't think I'll be watching WrestleMania this year. Oh, come on now. You're you're all aboard the AEW train? You gonna watch, at least you're gonna watch the New Japan Ring of Honor G1 Supercard in Madison Square Garden? I mean, no one's booked an event there in years since Vince McMahon has owned Madison Square Garden basically and told them they couldn't have other people there. Not impressed with the card. What would you have done? I'm interested in hearing about that. Oh man, saddens me, man, to see like longtime wrestling fans not happy. Sucks. You guys are just coming in here. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Show us some love. Come in the chat. We're talking pro wrestling. We're talking March Madness. We're talking everything going on in the world today. Jesus De Leon, I'm going to watch WrestleMania, but I'm not excited at all. Come on, man. I'm hyped for TakeOver and Double or Nothing. I saw a funny comment about Double or Nothing. Shout out to my man Chase Oliver. I know Chase from YouTube and on Twitter. Definitely gave me some great advice for fixing up my videos a long time ago. And Chase said that the Double or Nothing poster in Las Vegas looks like it's for porn. And then he's like, if you look at it, you're like, does Chris Jericho do porn now? Like, what is this? Because there's all the girls at the bottom and all the dudes up top with like no shirts on. Just funny. He had a funny comment about it. So if you guys are bored on Twitter, look up Chase Oliver. I think it's Chase Oliver 2, if I'm not mistaken. Funny dude. Better build-ups wouldn't have gave Ronnie the belt so soon. Yeah. It's tough, man. But now we're ready. Our first event abroad was nerve-wracking, but we're ready to take on the world. Great success, Full House, boosting the popularity. So now we're starting to steal some of the audience away somewhere else. And that's what you have to do in the world of pro wrestling. So we made 622,000. We'll just estimate that. I know there's a little bit of change on that. And it only cost us 186,000. This is how pro wrestling works, guys. Not exactly like that, but you know, for the game. All these great talents, yet they have failed to use them. Laugh out loud, my man was tight, bro. Yeah, he was. He was. It varies, guys. Like, the talents are great, but there's only so much talent you can put on TV. There's only so many hours in a day. And if WrestleMania is the longest event, that's bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no one's trying to sit there and watch WrestleMania for a third of your day. I'm not trying to be there for 8 to 10 hours watching a show. Push Asuka more. She deserves to be a top talent. They don't even have Asuka featured on television at this point. See, that's the problem when you go to these other places. Alright, training center is good. I am no one. Jesus, it's WrestleMania if it was 24/7. Shawn, come get this damn cat. I like the Ozzy. Tracy, we also need new faces as WWE champs. Are you tired of like the Daniel Bryan Brock Lesnar's, or? Because I think Bryan's been one of the more entertaining parts of the show. Truthfully. Oh, we gotta level up the gym. Fudge. Alright, so we have leveled up the gym. Now, can we offer contracts? We are back. Alright. What do you think, Jesus? You've been the mastermind behind all this. I think WWE has such a hard job. I agree with, is it Andrade? Did I say your name right? I hope I did. You've been in my EPW group for years, and I have never said your name on a live stream. Andrade? What do you think? Ken? My bad, Ken. I didn't know if it was your name was Ken Andre or if it was Andrade all as one. So I apologize if I said it wrong. But I must admit they do lose my attention at times. What makes them lose that attention? Hey Zeus, I'm waiting on you, man. You tell me who I should sign here. Okay, good. Alright, cool. I'll keep it just Ken though, like you said. Elias changes back and forth too much. I think WWE is trying to really erase this idea of heels and faces. This is like a concept in pro wrestling, because Cody Rhodes mentioned the same thing earlier too. Like, he kind of said that there are no heels and faces anymore, and I'm just like, oh, well, I don't know where people are getting this idea from for that, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Should pro wrestling have faces and heels? FC, what's going on, brother? I see you in the chat here. If you're enjoying the stuff, make sure you click like and subscribe. Also, if you have Spotify, go in and type in Brain Buster Radio, subscribe, and then type in everything pro wrestling and subscribe. You won't be disappointed, my man. It's so hard to do that convincingly, excuse me. Oh, okay. Tracy says, yeah, you need to good and bad guys. I agree. Ken says, when everybody knows what's behind the scenes, yeah, you got to keep people out from behind the scenes. I think people know too much these days, or you have to play off of the lie. Jesus says, I don't think he speaks English. Copy that, sir. I see it, but still give him a shout out. Chill with the spamming. Mods, take care of it if he's, if you feel like he's spamming. I mean, maybe he's trying to talk, though. Any suggestions for who to sign here? We went through this roster. Cena, bro, 20,000. Taker cost less money than that. I think Rollins. I'm going with Rollins. Ken said The Miz. I think Rollins might be a good choice. When politics is Reaps versus Dems, wrestling needs face versus heels. Nah, he's definitely spamming. Alright, buddy. Sorry, Jesus, you took too long for your response on that one. Rollins did not agree to the terms. Alright. Ha ha ha, I told you. Alright, Samoa Joe. Yo, this man came in here and left a dislike on my shit. Yeah. Yeah, you're blocked, buddy. Yeah, don't ever come back in here. All right. It's tough to have a really good heel. Yeah, because everybody's so sensitive these days, too, to a lot of the stuff. All right. Oh, no. That's not exactly what I needed here. I don't know if Andrade can challenge for the junior heavyweight title. No, he cannot. You know who can, though? I'm going to put Taka in that match here. Let's see who we can get here to fight Ricochet. Do you guys think G1 Supercard would be a good show? I'm looking forward to that show. I think it has the potential to be good. I think it's got a good chance, Connor. Jesus De Leon says yes, but wish Omega, the Bucks, and Jericho was in it. You guys really think that all those guys leaving really hurt them that bad? Putting the AEW heavyweight title on the line here. Holy crap, man. I can't even keep up with you guys in this chat here. I'm sorry. I hate when keep mentioning it or talking about Roman's leukemia like he beat it, move on. I agree. In a bad way, definitely or not. What are we watching? Horrible Heat. Right? Yes. Horrible Heat. If Vince would be Michael. Also, what did you think of the ROH show last week? The pay-per-view, I did a review on it on the YouTube channel. If Vince did that, people would throw chairs in ECW style. Wrestling needs that, though. You try and get with Corbin some heat. Doesn't work. Something people feel passionately about. Who's the last heel you felt like you really hated? But I think now that you're older, too, you don't have that. Hey, everybody, speaking of natural heels... Any news on Lars Sullivan's condition? Wasn't ready for the Sullivan. Nah, Tom, I haven't heard anything about Lars Sullivan. But good to have you in here, Tom. Mad Hat, what is going on? Build to Michaels Omega. You know what, though? I think right now... we've got to give Chris Jericho the shot. Chris Jericho beat Kenny Omega with a count-out victory as we are trying to make our stock rise here in Mexico as well. But I like it, Mad Hat. Good idea. Good idea. Tom, guys, if you're just getting in here, make sure you click the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys didn't hear, make sure that you go and check out my podcast. You can type in Everything Pro Wrestling on Spotify, Apple Podcast, your Apple phone, where the podcast button are. Type in Everything Pro Wrestling, subscribe. It greatly helps me out. Our SNS campaign went viral. We can expect a big turnout this month. Hell yeah. You need to sign Maven or else I leave this stream. Peace. I'm gonna sign in some damn Maven. Actually, I like Maven. I was a big Maven fan. Nick Jackson defends the belt. I did. I like Maven. Maven was a good wrestler in my opinion. And if you guys actually subscribe to the podcast, I recently did an interview with someone else who was on Tough Enough, Martin. who is now Marty the Moth Casaus. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that interview. Nick Jackson retains the AEW Junior Heavyweight title. Lifelong heels and faces, no, but needs defined obvious ones. You were Maven's only fan. Shut up. Ken says, what were you saying about Heat? I didn't say anything about Heat. I was reading comments before. Dead. I was just reading your comments about Heat in matches. I just don't think you can get that type of heat anymore, Ken. I remember now. It's tough. Like, you can't say some of the stuff you did, like, even with the Katie Vick days. The Screwed Your Brains Out, I know everybody hates that thing. I laughed, honestly, for like 10 minutes after he said that, and it was funny to me. It was so bad that, like, I wasn't even trying to take that storyline serious. But, oh, we're too old for hating a heel. Yeah, I think we are. Like, for the most part, do you really hate anybody in pro wrestling anymore? Now I kind of just appreciate what they're doing. I understand the whole inner workings of it. I mean, like, I need to know when Miz is heel or face. That does matter. WWE does too much heat every week. Maven looked like a real-life default video game car. Maven was good, bro. Go back and watch Maven. I thought he was solid in the ring. I don't think he was bad. I think he's better than some of the people we have today. Being honest. I do hate some wrestlers, to be honest. Based on their character, Jesus? Question mark? Cena and Roman Reigns are the biggest heels ever to exist. I disagree with that. I think people hate anybody the company gets behind at this point. As soon as you read it on the internet, people hate it these days. Both? No, stop it. What? I don't know what you're referring to. I don't think... See... To me, there's a difference between Cena and Roman Reigns. How do I want to put this? John Cena is different. John Cena, we know, has used his political power for certain things, and I'm not saying that we know Roman has either. I'm sure that you put your friends in the spots. Cool, I get it. The Shield, Braun, whoever, fine. Every top guy works with their friends. I don't mind that. But I've seen Roman lose a lot to other people too, though. That's one thing I can say I respect. Rock did the same thing. Rock did a lot of jobs to Hurricane, Booker T. He didn't have to, do that for them, and he did. Maven was good. Where's that to you gift when you need it? What? Maven wasn't bad. I thought Maven was alright, man. Did you want Josh Matthews in there instead? Come on. Come on, dude. Like, I don't know. Or Chris Harvard. Maven was underrated. That's what I'm just trying to say. I thought he was good, man. He had solid matches. People were just too busy trying to push other guys later on. Maven got hurt at a bad time. Whoa. Oh, okay, Chris Jericho, I see you out here with the girls. The girlies, they love me. The alpha, Chris Jericho. He's got broads dancing for him while he sings Judas. UNC up by 11. Hell yeah. Yo, who said the only good thing Maven did was take... Stop it. I'm Cena's #1 fan. The wrestler who is most annoying to me at the moment is bro-hole Matt Riddle. I like Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's got this, like, Rob Van Dam kind of feel to him. I don't know. He just reminds me of a dude that you would have, like, seen in high school. Like, bro, what's up, man? I don't know. Riddle's alright. I think Riddle's a hell of a wrestler. Maybe the talking thing isn't his best suit. But I haven't seen his heel work yet either, so I don't know too much about Matt Riddle. So if you guys know more, please fill me in. I've seen him have some good matches, but other than that, I have not seen his promo work as a heel, even as a face, really, except for NXT. Maven eliminated The Undertaker from the Rumble. Yeah, Maven got his ass kicked after he did that, too. Remember he put his head in the popcorn when it was bleeding and stuff? I just think WWE knew that he was a heel to wrestling fans, and they used it by pushing him regardless. I think WWE was more so looking for reactions, and then they eventually just said, you know what? Let's roll with it. Because they know whoever they pick is going to be a heel. If tomorrow you go on the dirt sheets, let's just say, and you read that Vince McMahon wants to push... I'm just trying to think of somebody who is the next big talent that just came up to the main roster. EC3. We all know that's a lie. Let's say Vince wanted to push EC3. People are going to hate on him. Maven for the top rope moonsault. Here. Fair. Riddle is good. Love his theme song. What's up with him coming out with those freaking flip-flops? Riddle's a legit. Dude had a great UFC record. Yeah, no, Riddle will beat down somebody. If you guys didn't know. But while we're in here talking, having a good time, guys, make sure you like the video. If you haven't subscribed to Brainbuster Radio, I will be on exclusively on Saturdays on that podcast network. That was some big news for me today, so I'm very happy. Starting the week of WrestleMania, there will be a podcast up 7 days a week. But we have some good things going on with that. So once again, type in Brainbuster Radio on Spotify, on your phone, wherever you get your podcast from. Click subscribe. Also, put in Everything Pro Wrestling. Chris Jericho's not winning the match like that. Put in Everything Pro Wrestling. Click subscribe on that channel. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, man, I'm at 313. Help me out, man. Getting closer to 500. It's WrestleMania season, guys. And hopefully they can build up this show and get some hype behind us for next week, man. This show needs it desperately. EC3 Soldier Boys. Laugh out loud. Stop, Ken. Question. What's up, Jesus? Hit me with another one. Chris Jericho to the top. Congratulations on that. Maven would be proud. Shut up. Don't make jokes about Maven, man. Maven was good. Alright? You think WWE should bring back Vince Russo? Hell no. That's an easy answer. That's an instant hell to the nah. Chris Jericho with the Lion Tamer. Is Kenny Omega tapping out? Vince Russo, no. Honestly, what I want to have happen is this. I want the writing team to have people chopped up. I want the guy who wrote for NXT with Triple H before, who got called up to SmackDown when they first did the brand split. I can't think of his name now. And it's going to bug the crap out of me. Flippy flops are how someone gets over. It's unique. Keep showing show or hide. Don't need to make a joke about Maven when. Have a heart, man. The dude got injured and lost his job. Ken says, has AEW announced a television deal yet? No, they have not. I think that's going to come in like May, maybe later on. And that TV deal is not going to start until the fall. I already have predicted. Whoa, Chris Jericho with the middle finger. I've already predicted. Oh, one-winged angel. 1, 2. Jericho kicked out. They have not. I predict that they are going to take the spot when SmackDown goes over to Fox, because they're going to probably have to switch to Thursdays or Fridays or something. I predict AEW is going to take over that Tuesday night spot that they once had on a pretty decent network. I don't know who the two TV deals are. Kenny Omega with the power bomb. Spin out. 1, 2. Jericho kicks out. Jesus says, I think they will announce it at Double or Nothing. It'll be on TNT. I don't know. Like I said, if they announce a deal for TNT or TBS, how pissed do you think Eric Bischoff's got to be? Like, really, dude? I asked for this and I couldn't get it. He had money back in the day, and they just sold it to Vince, and were like, yeah, whatever. They sold it for Vince. They sold it to Vince for the cheap, and gave the man they told me he had to buy commercial time on their network. He was like, yeah, sure, at a discounted price. Get out of here. Big Mad and Raging. Should be Friday at 8 on Fox. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good. Whatever. I don't care what they do. WWE is going to be fine either way it goes. I don't like wrestling being on Friday nights for me because, let's be honest, we're grown men here, and Friday nights I would rather go out, watch a movie, play the games with my boys. I don't want to be sitting up here watching television. I don't know, it's just me. Goober 316, what is going on, my friend? Make sure you leave a like on the video, Goober, if you have not. I see we're at 12 likes. If we can get any more, be appreciated, my friends. I miss wrestling on a Friday. Not high, good sir, not high. I didn't like when they switched SmackDown from the Thursday spot. Tuesdays are cool, though. I like having it on Tuesdays because it's live. I think the live aspect is very important. We have a new AEW champion for the first time ever. It is Chris Jericho. I cannot believe it. Off of that Bulldog, Chris Jericho is the new AEW champion. Because TNT renewed their NBA deal. It's not bad, though, Connor, being on that NBA channel with them. Think about it, dude. You go on that NBA channel, you got a lot of promise. A lot. In my opinion. An app? Yeah, I'm sure they'll have one eventually. Eventually. But, man, guys. We've had a lot of fun in here. Let me see. I think I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, big money. That money. Yeah, yeah. That money. Yeah, yeah. This AEW's doing great. Hire me, Cody. Calling it now. Remember this. Mr. shocked us all with a sudden retirement. They said they have hit their physical limit. Sad to see them go, but let's send them off with grace. Dean Ambrose is going to be at Double or Nothing. We'll see. Boss Shawn is waiting outside. They say their salary is too low. We risk losing them if we don't give them what they want. Cedric, Shawn, Matt, Maccabi of New Japan was arrested for domestic violence. Oh, excuse me, inciting violence. It's about to say, getting domestic on here. 2 hours deep, yes. But we're talking. I mean, I can't stop the stream if people are having a good time. Getting lots of comments, questions. Yo, what you think on this? That was some Conan talk right there. Yo, let me speak on this. What do you got, Jesus? How is this mode? Goober, I love this mode. We're in year 3 right now, and we are climbing up the ranks. Right now, I just started doing shows in Mexico to purge some of that audience from my competition. People will always praise his mic skills. I have a question. Bubba Ray is not wanting Gargano on the main roster. Why is that? They talk too much about him leaving. Makes me wonder. They talk too much. But Dean Ambrose hasn't been on TV, though, lately either. I don't know, man. I think they're trying to, win him over, in my opinion. Alright, Joe. Samoa Joe is now with the AEW roster, folks. But we got to consult some of our other people here. We got some pissed off people about their money. Alright, well, as any good businessman, Cedric, you should be happy with that. Shawn Michaels. Shawn, you've been doing good work for us, my friend. There you go. We've been holding out on him long enough. Why did Maven suck so much? We're ignoring that. Didn't Roman say he was going to try and get Dean to stay? He did say that, Goober. But I don't know. If you're Dean Ambrose, why? Why do you stay? What is Vince doing for you that no one else can do for you? That's how I feel about it. Like, I don't know. See, these damn masks are not selling again. What is Dean doing? Bro, it's a good question. Actually, hold on. Do we still have... I think we still have a... Oh, crap. I almost hit the wrong button. Do we have a scout out still? He's got 4 months remaining. He better come back with a star, man. Or somebody that wants to work for us. Alright. He just hasn't lived up to the moments given to him. But if you listen to everything Dean Ambrose has said, though, Ken, like... what moments were given to him? You let him be the last one in the Shield to win the belt. Dean Ambrose was used, along with Seth Rollins, to help put Roman on a pedestal. So you had two guys that you're telling are good enough, but you want Roman to be the guy. So you put Roman with two guys so that all that stuff that they have rubs off on Roman. What? Like, if I was Seth Rollins, I'd feel played too. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong for thinking that way, but that's just how I feel. I think we need to go back to good old America. They are not feeling this card. I may have to redo this one myself. Let's switch these tag guys out here. Andrade and Ricochet, you guys have been fun. Hold on here. We're going to have to remove some wrestlers out of this. Dean was good with the title on SmackDown. I think that Stone Cold interview killed Dean Ambrose, guys. Like, dead ass. Like, that interview for him was the worst thing he could have done. Like, he was screwed after that. Like, Stone Cold asked some questions that it was just like, dude, it's not the same era, and that's not a fair question to ask. And I felt bad for him. Like, yeah, you can't do that anymore, bro. Like, you can't just walk around backstage and act like you're king shit and nothing stinks. Just my opinion on the matter. And I think we're going to give a tag title shot here to... I'm going with the Bucks. Dean feels forced. But, okay, so Dean Ambrose's character is the lunatic fringe. What is so lunatic about Dean Ambrose? Like, you don't let him do anything. I don't know. I feel bad for Dean. Like I said, if I were him, I would leave. There's nothing for him. So I agree. Gargano should never go to the main roster. Same with Seth. You think Seth feels forced? Interesting. Yeah, Austin deserved the dirty deeds for doing them like that. See? Sick nose. Goober, I was interested in a heel turn, but they screwed it up. Bro. That's because of lack of storytelling, and I'm not going to lie, I blame the agents for why that match sucked. You have two guys in a personal feud, and you have them doing headlocks? Seriously? Out of all things. You start the match with headlocks, dude. I don't know, I wasn't a fan. I did not like that. Alright, we're going to have Taka Michinoku, and he is going to fight my man Chad Gable. We'll put Gable in the AEW colors here. Why are the Young Bucks not in the match that I requested them to be in? Alright, we got another singles match here. EPW! EPW! Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ken. Goober says they should have had them in a brawl. I agree. I feel a certain way about Kevin. Which Kevin? Kevin Avocado? That was in here earlier? I felt a certain way about Brock. What do you mean a certain way, though? That could mean that's open for interpretation. Like, you didn't like them, or... Cody Rhodes will get the honor of facing Samoa Joe. Alright, we're going back to... We don't have enough halls. Joe. Hold on, I gotta go back to see what you said here. I don't care about Dean. Like, they make me interested in watching their matches. I don't care what happens to Dean. I mean, yo, alright, I'm gonna get on EC3 after this. Let me finish up on this Dean Ambrose thought first. Dean Ambrose doesn't need to... How do I want to put this? Like, Dean Ambrose's character sucks in WWE. There's nothing more that we can say or do about it. I mean, would we like him to do more? 100%. Absolutely. But is he going to do more? That's up for debate. I don't know. I think he's in a really bad spot, as we have said a couple of times already. Like, I don't know. EC3, on the other hand, let me get on him, because Brock Lesnar doing suplexes doesn't really interest me every match either. I think he needs to do a little bit more for what he wants here. EC3 does not need to go back to NXT. EC3 is beyond NXT. The problem is creative, in all honesty. Creative sucks. They suck real bad, actually, for that. So... yeah, no. EC3 should either get pushed or go somewhere else. That's like his only options at this point. They really wasted an opportunity having him do something that mattered. Not sure. Yeah, creative is bad. Real bad. I think they do way too much. Alright. Let's get to this match here. This is for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho are the current champions, defending against the Young Bucks. Expect to see a lot of super kicks throughout this match. I think they should send EC3 back to Impact. Hell no. Impact's actually on a slippery slope. I think the wrestling's better, but it's a little too late for fans to actually get into it. I love Ambrose, he's my guy, but I'm done with him and I want to see him leave, and I don't blame him for leaving. I'm with you on that, Jesus. Can't be mad. Can't be mad. I just want to see what Dean would do somewhere else. Like, let's see if he's really the drizzling shits or what. Like, I don't know. See if the dude's good. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, so I don't know, it's kind of wait and see approach with that super kick. Kind of a wait and see approach with all that. Jericho, Matt Jackson exchanges some blows here. Thank you, and want to see Ambrose can prove the haters wrong. You know, I'll never be mad at a wrestler for trying to better themselves in their situation for it. It's not like the old days when Maven was wrestling, where you could lose your job because there's nowhere else for Maven really to work. Where was he going to go in 2004? TNA? Or was it 05? Whatever year it was. TNA wasn't as prosperous as it is now, you know? It's actually probably was more now compared to now, but you know what I'm saying. There weren't a lot of places to work. And the indie scene wasn't as popular. So, I don't know, wrestling's a different beast right now in 2019 on how good he is. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. So, with that being said, then, who or what in wrestling has your interest, then, gentlemen? Like, what's the hottest things to you right now? Like, what is, if I told you, what are the top 3 things you're interested in pro wrestling? Tell me what they are. Yuck, we're on Maven again. I'm gonna make you watch some Maven matches. Super kick. Jericho eats a low blow. Oh, the Young Bucks are trying to get a double team move. Jericho's not having it. Low blow. Had a cradle right there. Just to make Sick mad. Another countdown. Mankind, beer, and more smack. Okay. Alright, another countdown. I see you. Another countdown. I hope that you are enjoying the stream, my friend. If you are, do me a favor, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, subscribe to the channel, helps me out greatly. And if you like podcasts, type in Everything Pro Wrestling and subscribe. And I'm also going to be on the Brainbuster Podcast Network. Big announcement today, so that will be starting WrestleMania week podcast 7 days a week going forward with a lot of my good friends. So help me out there with all that if you can. Maven matches, what better way than to put me to sleep? Answer my other question, fool. What top 3 things in wrestling have you interested right now? Just out of curiosity, I mean, like, what's like, okay, I'd be most hyped about this, this, and this. It could be video games, it could be whatever. Just tell me what you're interested in wrestling right now. The potential, that's what keeps me watching. I call it the 2 H's, man. For why people continue watching pro wrestling. Hope that it gets better, and habit. Hope and habit. And your habits are just hard to break, man. You watch wrestling every Monday night, that's what you're going to do every Monday night. I would feel weird if I didn't watch wrestling. Double team move from Jericho and Michaels. Big power bomb move here. Jericho giving them hands to the Bucks. Elbow drop from old HB Shizzle. NXT, AEW, and BTE. Alright. We got one answer. What say you? Low blow. Come on, Young Bucks. Shawn Michaels kicks out right away. Nice. AEW, Jim Ross, and if Taz will get announced for Hall of Fame. You know what, Sick? I think they're going to save Taz. I really believe that Taz is going to go in when they go to, like, Philadelphia. I think that an ECW class will happen eventually, and Taz will be included in that. Hell, he might headline it. If you could have a Taz, Tommy Dreamer. Depends on how long it goes, though, before they put them in. Like, the DX thing, if you guys didn't know, when I went to WrestleMania 29, DX was the back burner Hall of Fame pick if Bruno Sammartino didn't agree to Vince McMahon and Triple H's deal. Goober, I would feel weird if I was not watching wrestling too. Bam Bam should be in. Hell yeah, Bam Bam should be in. Bam Bam Bigelow is a legend. I can't believe he's not in wrestling. And they're in New Jersey this year. Like, announce the man. Oh, the Bucks with a good double team move on the AEW champion. I'm going to assume he did a one sweet right there. Looks like they're mocking Shawn Michaels. Yeah, Bam Bam should be in. I think someone like Sid should be. Demolition. There's so many omissions right now in the Hall of Fame, dude, that it's crazy. Good to see Harlem Heat go in, too. I saw a lot of people giving them crap. Super kick for going in, but Harlem Heat should be in there. JR going to AEW for sure. Do you guys think JR can still do it, though, as an announcer? Because I thought his last couple announcement gigs were horrible. I did not like him in New Japan all like that, and I did not like him in the WWE Mae Young Classic with... I mean, he had Beth Phoenix and Lita, I think, were the last 2 people I heard him announce with, so, but does JR still have it is the question. That would be interesting to see. Backstage, not commentary, unless he can bring it on commentary. That's what I'm saying. When's the last time JR had a really good commentary gig? Code breaker. Super kick. Who knows? HH deserves a lot more than Tori. Yeah, Tori's got it rough though too. I mean, like I said, Tori probably made the company a lot of money though with her doing Playboy. I don't know. I just feel bad for Tori. I mean, do you think Sable deserves it more than Tori? That's another good question. Like, if you're gonna say Tori doesn't deserve it, does Sable? I don't know. Oh, good roll up. His partner didn't even come in to save him. Super kick. Shawn got a chin lock on, trying to get Nick Jackson to tap. He's not doing it. Super kick. And Jericho just rabbit punched Nick Jackson in the back of his head. McCool, Stacy deserves it more. Why does Stacy deserve it more than Tori Wilson? Not saying that, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but why? At least Sable had a title reign. I mean, I don't know. Did anybody want to be champ when it was the Divas belt too, though? But I guess she was around long enough too when it was the women's title, because she's got them legs. Shaking my head, bro. You can only see me. Super kick. Young Bucks setting up. Low blow. They're exchanging the blows right now. I think Jericho's going to get the better of this deal. Super kick, I lied. Oh, I was right. Enziguri. Yeah, it's real tough to say, though, as far as, like, who deserves what for Hall of Fame. Booker T had an argument about it, saying, like, well, maybe she inspired some of these other girls today to wrestle, or maybe she made it so other girls who thought they couldn't, they were like, hey, if Tori can do it, I can do it, man. For some of the stuff she was able to do in the ring. She was athletic, could do cartwheels and stuff. I mean, I'm reaching a little bit, I get it, but I don't know. I think Tori, she didn't do anything wrong. I don't know. I guess you probably want tougher like boxes to check to get in the Hall of Fame. Super kick from Shawn Michaels. Enziguri from Jericho. The Bucks might be getting put down. So, lots of Hall of Fame discussion going on. Floyd Money needs to be in it. Money Mayweather. He was a great guest. Floyd Mayweather is one of the better celebrity matches that I can remember seeing with Big Show. I thought that was really good. Super kick. He went for the pin on someone who wasn't the legal man. Shawn Michaels with a drop kick. We've got ourselves a long match here, folks. The Heartbreak Kid giving out those hands to those young Bucks. Another rolling senton. We are 2.5 hours strong into this stream, guys. This will definitely be the last match for it here. We'll skip the rest of the matches, finish out the conversations, and the Young Bucks pick up the victory here. New tag team champs, the Young Bucks have regained. They're not going to stay without gold too long here in AEW. Nathan Jones, bro. Mayweather can be in the Hall of Fame when he's able to spell Hall of Fame. Stop it with your 50 Cent ways. I remember when 50 said he would pay for him to read Cat in the Hat. One of the funniest moments of all time. He said, I'll pay you money if you read Cat in the Hat live. Terrible. Oh, man. Oh, sick. You've been the funniest man in the chat tonight, I think, man. Goober316's laughing at it. Heidenreich for the Hall of Fame. Hell no, that was creepy stuff with him and Michael Cole. I don't know, man. Real tough to say for who should be in Hall of Fames and who shouldn't. I do respect Harlem Heat's comments on Sherry, though, saying that Sherry should go in. Sister Sherry. Always liked Sherry. Beautiful woman. I thought she was a great manager. Always did a good job in wrestling. But let's give some shout outs here to what about Mason Ryan? How about we forget about that guy? Let's give some shout outs to everybody who was in here. My man Sick, Ken, Jesus, Casey Classic, Derek Shelton. We had Connor up in here. My man FC who got kicked out. Shout out to you, man, for the dislike too. That's how you got kicked out the chat, bro. You suck. Ha. Come back to the channel and say that. Oh, you're blocked. Nighthawk. Good to have you come in here, man. Logan. Mad Hat 42. My man Tom. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the live stream. Anyone else who was here earlier that I missed? Goober316. How could I forget Goober? Goober is the man. Always shows up for the live streams. I appreciate it. We had so many other people who came in here to show some love, looking at the like section. Thank you guys so much. Once again, this is all to celebrate and be happy. Oh, my man, another countdown. Thank you, good sir, for coming in there. I appreciate it. Thank you. Luther Reigns. He was horrible. Another countdown. Thank you, though, dude, for being in here. I appreciate you, man. Like I said, and if you enjoyed the channel, please subscribe. It doesn't get any better than that. Thanks, guys, for being on. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. You might catch me on tomorrow doing another stream for this, so if so, come on in, and we'll figure something out. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Write one last message here. And like I said, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you get out your phone, go to Spotify or a podcast network, type in Everything Pro Wrestling, hit subscribe. Also, type in Brainbuster Radio, click subscribe, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Helps me out greatly, guys. And if I can type. Thank you, guys. Good night. We're out. Peace.